Hey Ben, a few comments over here. So firstly, I'm not sure whether your bench is in standard height, um, but it seems like he's able to um, use the bench without the platform over here. So let me know if you have special considerations of why you want him to actually step on the bumper plates. But normally I would only use this for clients who are um, shorter or smaller, so that they can really use the leg drive um, on the floor, because basically they just cannot reach the floor um, if they are not using this kind of platform. And then, okay, another comment about the position of the bar itself, right? Um, this is really up to preference, but I normally like to actually align the bar to the outside part of the hook. So basically, for example, if this is your J hook, right? This is your vertical, this is your J hook. So in this case, instead of putting the bar over here, I want to put it as close as possible to the edge. Of course, there's a part whereby it's actually going up, right? So in this case, it is still safe. Basically, the idea is to get the bar a little bit further away from the rack. So in this case, when you are setting up the bench, you don't accidentally be too close to the bench and accidentally hit the J hook when you are benching. The organization or the structure of the teaching progression for bench, you can either do, for example, explain about the arch first before teaching about the grip and everything, or the other way around. Honestly, I don't really care. It is more or less the same amount of efficiency, um, and I think that you are covering all of the important things about the bench progression. I think I noticed something. Okay. Oh, maybe it's that one. Yeah. So in this case, um, you are giving a tactile feedback, tactile cues to. I think his name is Vincent, right? To Vincent, um, about the touching position. So this is actually the second time that you are actually doing that to him. It is totally normal for you to give a tactile cue. Of course, don't do that to your female clients. But at the same time, right, when you are poking the chest of your lifter, if he is a male, right, you want to poke a little bit harder. So basically, just by, for example, touching a few times, sometimes they don't really actually get it fully inside their system. But if, for example, you're poking a little bit harder, you can try it to yourself. If you're pressing a little bit harder after you remove your finger, sometimes there's still some kind of lingering sensation if you're pressing hard enough. So you want to try that and see whether actually that works for better for him. Right back up to that spot on the ceiling where you're yes. So what they're doing is, yep. And then just one thing about the leg drive, right? So when you are teaching him how to do the leg drive, um, just make sure to remind him that he can drive, as for example, as little or as hard as possible, right? But make sure that the butt doesn't lift up from the bench. So basically, that's it. Other than that, not so much of comments for your bench progression. Good job, man.